Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a brand new video and probably the beginning of a new series on my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 makeup brushes and tools. So this is makeup brushes, palettes, just gave away two. But yeah, if you want to see my top 10 makeup brushes and tools, just keep watching. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in, get started. My first top 10. Number one is, and these aren't any in a ranked order, it's just things that I'm pulling from my pile. So this is the Cosmocube palette. This thing has saved my life a ton. So I used to just pump out my foundation and then use it from my hand and then put it on my face. But a lot of the times I'd forget that I had foundation on my face and smear it all over my clothes or get it on something else. And then it's just not the most sanitary. It's pretty sanitary because, I mean, it's your hand, right? But it's not the most sanitary. But this little bad boy has helped me so much. You can see my light in it, actually. But it was, I think, I got the smaller version there, too. There's this one, and then there's a little bit of a bigger one. I think it's about this much bigger. I love this thing so much. I will take a little bit of foundation, just pump it on, and then apply it. I'll put my concealer on here. If I'm working on something else, I'll put lip products on here, so lipsticks, lip glosses, and then apply it to them with a brush, which is more sanitary. Overall, I just really love this item. I think that everyone should have one in their collection, whether you're a makeup artist or a makeup enthusiast. I think that these are great little items to have. They're also super inexpensive. I know Makeup Forever has one as well. This one I think was about $8, which is a great price. Maybe less, maybe $5. I'll link it down below. I'll find it and link it down below, but it's just great. I love it. So next I'm actually going to be talking about a brush. I have mostly brushes here, but I have a few tools as well. So next I'm going to be talking about a brush. This is the Morphe G5. So I just got into Morphe brushes, and man, am I glad that I did. When I first bought this brush, I intended to use it for powder, just to powder the whole entire face because it's a pretty big brush. It's nice and fluffy. But when I did actually receive it, I used it for powder for a few days, but then I found that I love using this brush for contouring. It gives you the perfect swivel, and because it is dome shaped or tulip shaped, it really, if you just pounce, so if this is like my powder, if you just tap it in there like this, it gets the perfect amount of powder on the center of the brush and surrounding, so it just gives you such a great contour. It just makes your contour look very nice and really defined. It really defines your cheekbones, but really blown out. And that's personally the type of contour that I like. I don't like my cheekbones to look like completely cut and I look like this, but I do like them to be more defined. Actually, today I contour. But this is a great contouring brush. I do suggest that everybody should pick this up. So next I'm going to be talking about another tool, and I feel like this one's just a given. Everybody, if you ever watch a top 10 makeup tools or makeup brushes video, I'm almost 100% positive, 99.9% positive that this will be in this video. So this is a beauty blender. Mine is dirty right now because I just used it for this look right here. This little bugger is $20 and worth every single penny. So for a while I was using the Real Techniques complexion sponge, and I used those things religiously. I was pouncing it, I was bouncing it, I was dabbing it. It was great. And then I was like, okay, so I just don't like this anymore. And one day I just woke up and I did my makeup. I was like, oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like the way it looks. My skin looks like alligator skin. I hate it. So I started using foundation brushes again, which was fine. I still use foundation brushes every once in a while. But then I went to the mall, and for a while I've been looking at the beauty blender it's $20 for a sponge. It can't be that great. And then I gave in to the hype and I bought it, and it is my favorite purchase of all time. Every cent. Okay, so this thing is $20, like I said. I have used it hundreds of times. I wash it about every week, just because I'm weird about sponges. I will either wash it after every use or after every 2 uses, which is typically every week. But I can't say anything bad about this product. I really, when I was gonna film this video, I sat down and was like, okay, so what don't I like about the beauty blender? I don't know. I love it so much. It blends out your concealer so flawlessly. It blends out your foundation. It eliminates creasing and eliminates cakiness. It removes extra product. It's just such a great It's such a great little tool, and I think everyone should own one of these. The next brush I'm going to talk about is another Morphe brush. This is the M429. So when I first ordered this, I thought it was going to be a little bit more fluffy, but I actually love how slim it is. So I was expecting it to be like a little bit more fluffy and like a really fluffy duo fiber blending brush, but it's very slim. As you can see, it's very small. And I ended up loving this. So I love just placing really intense colors in the crease with this. It's so beautiful, such a great brush. I don't really know what to say about it because it is just another blending brush, and you can probably find something. Everybody has something similar. But I really do love this brush. So next is another blending brush, another Morphe brush. This is the Morphe, oopsies. This is the Morphe M562. This brush is itty bitty tiny. Itty bitty. I keep dropping it. It's super duper tiny. It's kind of on the longer side, but it's very small. So it's really great for just applying a color directly into your crease and blending it out slightly. This definitely wouldn't be a color that you apply something like your transitioning shade it with or anything like that, but it is great for really defining the crease and cutting it. I'm not very good at cut creases, and that's why I haven't put one on my channel yet, but when I do practice them and try to get better at them, I always use this brush to really blend out that cutting of the crease. So I have 4 more products to talk about. So this is a foundation brush. This is from Ecotools. It's just a big kabuki foundation brush, and it just is so nice. It's so soft. It is so malleable. It blends out your foundation so effortlessly. I love to blend out my foundation with this and then blend out my concealer with my beauty blender and just kind of pounce it all over my face. It gives me the most airbrushed look in the whole entire world. Like, I'm not very good at airbrushing, but I've been airbrushed before, and I honestly like this combination more. I've had this brush for a long time, and originally I used it for powder as well, but then I started using it for foundation. I don't know if it's still available because Ecotools brushes I've been having a harder time finding. Typically I just found them at Ulta, so you might be able to find it at Ulta. I will try to link it down below, but this is just a great foundation brush, so if you're looking for a good foundation brush. So next I'm going to talk about another tool. So this is a spoolie. It's basically this. It's an eye mascara wand. It's the same thing, but this is specifically used to blend out your eyebrows. So I am a very heavy-handed person. Coming to my eyebrows, I'm a very heavy-handed person. I don't have a ton of eyebrows because I've ruined them with a little bit too much plucking. So I really have to work to fill in my eyebrows to achieve the look that I want, like this. Doing my eyebrows, because I will go very heavy in the front and I'll have like square brow, and this just helps blend it out, and it's just a great product. Pick it up. If you don't have a spoolie, buy one. If you use Anastasia Beverly Hills brow list, you probably do. So, but it's great. It's just great. So 2 more brushes to talk about, and both of these are Morphe. I think all of the brushes except, oh no, I have 3 more brushes to talk about. This one hid. So I'm going to talk about this one first. All of these, 2 of these are kind of the same shape, and then one of them isn't. So this is a fan brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics. I use this to highlight, and I love this for highlighting. I feel, I also love brushes like this for highlighting, but I really love this one for highlighting specifically because it's just the way that the fan brushes are built, and because they're in this like kind of fan formation, the like kind of Y formation, it just blends out your highlight so beautifully. It just really makes you look like you're glowing from within. It just makes your highlight just look like it is natural and like you're just a goddess sent down. So I just really love to use this for highlighting, and I like to use bigger, fluffier fan brushes. Like I used to have like a giant one. I'm not really sure where it is right now. I love to use those for contouring as well. So now we're down to 2 more brushes. So this is the Morphe M438. I love to use this brush for contouring my nose. I think it is just the perfect shape for contouring my nose. I have a relatively slim nose, so I don't need much contouring, but I do like to contour it just to bring in the whole entire look. So I'll just grab this brush and just go, be done. It just gives you the most blown out, nice contour, but really defined. I feel like you could also use this on your cheeks for a really, really defined contour, and then go in with your G5. But I just think that that's a great brush for nose contouring. You could also use it for highlighting. I have done that a few times, but personally I do like to use it for nose contouring more because it just gives It just really goes in and falls in that really natural contour of your nose that like naturally when you look head on you see this contour, and that's what you want to contour when you're contouring your nose, and it just falls into it so naturally and perfectly. So the last brush I'm going to talk about is the Morphe G35. I like to use this brush for setting underneath my eyes with powder. So in the summertime I mostly set underneath my eyes just because I like to. I don't know, and people are always like, you should set your whole entire face. I like to. I just like to set underneath my eyes. And this is the perfect brush. It's super duper soft and it's just the perfect shape just to fit right into the inner corner and just set it. And I think everyone should have a tulip shaped setting brush because they're really great. And before I had it, I just didn't know what I was missing out. So that was a look. So that was a list of all of my favorite makeup tools and brushes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you did, please be sure to like this video so I can know that you did enjoy it and that you would like some more videos like this. Also be sure to comment and subscribe so you guys will never miss a video from me. For a full list of every product that I mentioned, look down below. And also for my social media so you can follow me on other places, also down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video.